On Tuesday of this week, as we all know, Madison Cawthorn got busted going through airport security with a gun on him, which, of course, he says, totally a mistake, forgot I had it on me, because, sometimes you're just carrying your gun and, you forget you got to go through an airport. So, yeah, he's like, totally forgot, my mistake, my bad, you shouldn't do it, he says. But then on Wednesday, he had to go through airport security again, and hey, this time, he actually made it through, with no instances. And in fact, he was so relieved by this that he put out a video on Instagram where he said this: "Really good news, just went through TSA, no major alarms, nothing bad happened. Fly safe, make sure you don't have a gun in your bag." Right? Because it's hilarious. Let's joke about that, right? Airport security is absolutely just a knee slapper with the Republican Party today. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the week when we talked about this story, this was not the first time that Madison Cawthorn's been busted trying to bring a gun through airport security. Happened first time in February of 2021. So this was the second time. He was not arrested. All the reports say that he was cited, which I honest to God, I don't even know what that means. I work in the legal profession. I don't know what that means. You were cited for having a gun. You weren't arrested like every other human being in this country would be. You were cited for it. Just like in February 2021. So he's a repeat offender, still not being held accountable. And I'm starting to see that pattern emerge with Madison Cawthorn, because ironically, on that same day he got busted trying to bring a gun through the airport security, he also had video released, body cam footage of one of the several times that he was involved in a traffic stop for going well over the speed limit and driving without a license. So, yeah, multiple times the kid has been pulled over for speeding and driving without a license, without a valid license, and he wasn't arrested. In fact, he was actually allowed to go on his way without a driver's license. I have known people that have actually been arrested for that and sent to jail for 6 months. Guy I worked with back when I was waiting tables. He had no priors, but third time he was stopped for driving on a suspended license, he was sent to jail for 6 months down here in the state of Florida. And I know he had no priors because I looked it up. We have, the open records in Florida. Nope. Madison Cawthorn gets to do it pretty much as he wants, I guess. And anytime he wants to bring a gun through airport security, he can just say, "Oops, sorry about that. Hold on to this for me. I'll be back for it later." Because nothing ever happens to these people. Nothing ever happens to Madison Cawthorn. He just gets to do whatever the hell he wants, whenever the hell he wants. And that is effectively, I think, how he's just lived his life. No consequences. Spoiled little white dude, pretty boy, gets to do whatever the hell he wants. And then make funny little videos online about it, joking about it, like, haha, finally made it through airport security, don't bring a gun. This kid should be in jail. He should be in jail. But instead, he's flying back and forth to the Capitol building as a representative from the state of North Carolina. Good job, North Carolina. For the love of God, do better this year. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for fresh content every single day of the week. Just smash that subscribe button, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video.